Alright guys, so I'm going to start my makeup now. I use the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine SPF 30 moisturizer. I've been using this lately and it's so good. It makes my skin feel super soft. I feel like I don't even need a primer just because of how soft my skin feels. For foundation, I'm going to use my NARS foundation today. So I thought I would do like a little chatty get ready with me. There's my kid. Callie's under the sheets. And Snow is like harassing her. She's gonna beat him up, dude. They're gonna start fighting, you guys. I already know it. When you have a boy cat and a girl cat, literally. They're actually for real brother and sister. They just look different because their mom had multiple partners, so that's why they look like that. If you guys don't know, like they can have multiple, like a cat can have multiple partners, and then their litter can be like different kinds of like color cats. So they have like brothers and sisters that are also like all black and stuff too. So anyway, that's not the updates I wanted to give you guys, but yeah, I just wanted to do like a quick update with you guys. I haven't had a chance to really sit down to get ready with me. Like I've always said I was gonna film this and then didn't get around filming it. So, you know, the last 2 months, like I couldn't really do much of an update because I was kind of updating you guys like on the move and stuff, but now I can actually do a proper update. Sorry if you guys see my mirror. A lot of people are wondering if I had kept my engagement ring, and I did keep my engagement ring, but I did offer it back to him. I asked him like if he wanted it back because I was more than happy to give it back to him. He said no. He wanted me to have it, so I ended up keeping it, which I know like long term I probably shouldn't keep it because I know like if I do ever get engaged again or whatever, like that's not something I know that my partner in the future like might not want me to have, you know, because it's gonna be like a little reminder. And like, when am I gonna wear it again? Like, am I seriously gonna wear it again? Like, no, I'm not gonna wear it again. So yeah, so I have been going on dates and stuff, but I don't know, I talked to my best friend about it and she's like, you need to keep that private. Like you just have to. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. Like I said in my episode 1 of my moving diaries that I had learned my lesson of like what I've shared online and stuff, and although like I would like to be private, I don't want to keep things like as a secret or anything, but like just a little bit more private and to keep a direction on my channel and like leave it that way and just not go into too much details of life, just because it's not good to always like share, you know, too much and stuff. But I think if anything was to get like super duper serious and like whatever, you guys will know about it. I think for now it's just better that I just don't share. I think I'm just going to keep things a little bit to myself for a while, and then one day, like if I do feel like sharing stuff, I think I will. Just for right now, I just don't think I'm ready to share. And like in terms of sharing my space, I'm not going to share my layout of my place just because that's how people find out where you live and stuff. Like when I tell you guys that I learned a lot about how much I shared before, I really did. And that's why like I'm not sharing like everything, you know, as much as I would love to. It's just not realistic for me to put that much out there on my life. So everything that I'm posting is exactly what I'm willing to share and what I'm comfortable sharing, and everyone has their like boundaries and what they feel comfortable sharing, even to strangers. Like if you meet a stranger or your coworkers or you know whoever, like you choose like what you want them to know, right? So I feel like that's kind of like me here on YouTube. Like as much as I want to be transparent, which I will be on a lot of things, but when it comes to sharing like things that you guys are seeing, like my surroundings and stuff like that, like I'm keeping that very private. I'll tell you this right now, like dating on these apps though are, you meet some good people on there, like not gonna lie, there is some like decent people on there, but then there's just some that are just like, no baby, no. I feel like dating on these apps are like so different than how they were before, because like before I think all we had was like Tinder and Bumble back then, and now there's like Hinge, there's like other like ones, I don't fucking know, you guys, there's like so many. I honestly do feel like when you're trying to like date and stuff, it is a little like exhausting, like having to talk to people, like trying to keep up conversations and like making plans and stuff. Like I'm just I don't think like dating a bunch of guys and stuff at the same time is like for me anyway, because I don't know, I just like don't like it. If I'm gonna give someone my energy, I want to just do one person, you know, and just keep it that way, because I just like don't, I don't know, I just don't want to share my energy that much. If you're able to share your energy with a bunch of people and like just date like a bunch of people at the same time, like that's crazy. Like you have a superpower, because I feel like it's just so exhausting. Like even though I'm taking a step backwards, I know it's going to be taking me a leap forward in the future, because I know like now like what I want and how I want my life to be, and like where I see myself and who I see myself with, like with the kind of person that I see myself with. Oh my god, you guys, it was so funny at work. One of my coworkers, she was making a like 2024 dating wrap, and like she was gonna be up with her girlfriends, and I was like, please, I want to see it. She showed me it and it was so good. I thought it was so cool, even though I can't do one, but I just thought it was like cool to see one, because I always see those like on TikTok and stuff, like people doing like their dating wrapped and stuff. I was asked if I would ever get back with my ex again, and the answer to that is no. I know it's a no. It's like I left for a reason. Like if I'm gonna leave you, I'm leaving you. Like I'm not gonna come back. I'm not turning back. Like that's just who I am. Like when I feel like I'm done with somebody, like that's it. Like it's just no ifs, ands, or buts at this point. To consider going back to them, well, I think it's just gonna set you back. Like, I mean, if you have double back on your ex and it worked out, that's great. But for me, I know myself. I know it's not gonna be something that I want. And if it didn't work out all those years, you know, it's like I just can't bring myself to the thought of like giving more years to my ex for what, you know what I mean? I just know deep down it's not something that I want, and I will never go back to an ex. Like I have never done that. I've never gone back to an ex. Like once we break up, we break up. Are they about to fight right now? They're about to fight right now. Babies, please. This is my life. My friend's gonna pick me up soon. We're gonna go to EOS and Nick's for, I think it's gonna be considered lunch, but don't know if they're gonna give us brunch menus or dinner menus, so we'll find out when we get there. I'll probably vlog it, but I actually went on a date there and it's really, really pretty. So, but genuinely, you guys, I feel so happy, and like I'm so glad that like my friends and family see like this side of me again. My friend is looking at some rental places today, so she said she's gonna pick me up after she's all done. So she should be done in a little bit, but I still need to do my hair. I was gonna curl my hair, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do that. So, goodness. Someone asked me how I deal with stress and stuff, and honestly, I feel like the peace that I create when I'm home, when I'm by myself, when I'm working out, that's what helps me with my stress. Like, I try to remind myself that like everything else outside of me and my loved ones, it's not that serious. Like for example, like when I left my ex and I was just like, damn, like I just broke off my engagement, like what is XYZ gonna think, like blah blah. And one thing that one of my girlfriend's husbands told me was, Mimi, at the end of the day, you will never see those people again. They are like this big in your life. Like you are not gonna need to worry about their opinions of you. You know, where I feel like I'm having stress over something, I gotta think about like, is that really gonna bother me 10 years from now? You know, is that gonna affect my timeline? Like, no. It's either you fix it, you move on, or you leave it alone, you move on. Like, you gotta move on. I think when you give into the things that really don't matter in the bigger picture, that causes you stress. Like, don't stress over things that like you really genuinely at the end of the day like don't really care about. Like if you want to like fix it or like address it, whatever, do it, and then that's it. Like we're done, you know what I mean? But I'm so excited. I'm going to see my best friend in LA next month. I'm gonna see her for like right after Lunar New Year. So I'm gonna give my nephews their little lacy, and then we're gonna hang out for a quick little weekend. As long as I get to spend time with her and my nephews, that's all I care about. But I feel really loved by like my friends and, you know, and their husbands and stuff. Like they they like treat me with so much respect and everything. Like one of my best friends came all the way out here to help me move, and her husband came. Like he was like ready to go, like to move me. Like they're just like so supportive, and I really love them a lot. I feel like before I always felt like I didn't really have a lot of like support and friends. Like I had very few, but as I've gotten older and like my circle has changed, and now I feel like the girls that are in my life, like the girls I went on my trip with, like this is my circle. Like these are my people. Like I really feel like that. And their partners, husbands, boyfriends, fiancés, like I feel like that with them too. Like I feel like I can really lean on them, and like I've been getting so much support from them with like my move, my engagement breaking up and stuff. Like, and that really makes my heart feel so full. Like I don't know, when it comes to my girls, like I feel like sometimes when my cup's half full, their cup's half full, like I feel like we always pour into each other, and that really like helps me, because you know it's hard when you're going through things alone and stuff, but when you have like a really good like group of friends that just get you and they don't judge you and they support you, but they will call you out on your shit. Like if I do something and they're just like, Mimi, what are you doing? You know, they will call me on my shit. Like, and that's what you need. You need like, sometimes you need that little tough love and stuff. Like, especially my best friend, Kathy, like she gives me like that tough love. So, which sometimes you just need that. You need real friends like that. I just usually do really simple eyeshadow. I use this Naked 2 palette. I just use like a couple of these shades, like these shades here. Oh, a lot of people have asked me what my family thought about me leaving my ex and breaking off the engagement, because a lot of them were like expecting the wedding and stuff, because I was talking to like a lot of my aunts about like the wedding and stuff like that. But my family supports me 100%. Like I come from a family that's just really supportive with everything that I do. So my family, like I have a lot of aunts, so growing up I felt like I was everyone's daughter at some point, you know, because most of everyone had boys, so like I felt like I was everyone's daughter. So like all my aunts are very supportive with me. I think they just worry about me like being lonely or like, you know, sad and stuff, but I reassured them that I don't feel lonely, I don't feel sad, and I just feel like I feel happy. If anything, like leaving my ex, even though like it was a sad situation, like if anything it gave me more power to myself, because it made me realize like I'm stronger than what I think, and that if I can do this, I can make it through any kind of obstacle in my life, that my happiness matters more to me than anything in this world. If I don't feel happy in a space, then I'm going to leave. You know what I mean? Like that's what it showed me, if anything. Not one person in my family had told me like I needed to go back, I need to make it right, I need to, no. Everyone supports me because like they love me so much. I feel like they just want to support any decision that I make. So I got this cream shadow stick. I had the Hourglass one and it freaking broke. It was so depressing. I really liked it, and it just, I twisted it and I think like it snapped off and broke, and like the whole thing, and it fell on the ground. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna have to throw that away. But I got this Bobbi Brown one, it's really good. So I'm gonna do a little winged eyeliner while I'm at it. My hair is almost dried, so I might just like run it through with with my Dyson. I'm gonna do my eyeliner real quick. Guys, I'm using all NARS. Like NARS is just so good, you guys. I love a good NARS. A little bit of highlighter and I'll be all done. Our reservation's at 2:30 and it's freaking 1:50 right now. Like, oh my god. Alright guys, let's spray my face real quick. Can someone explain to me why there's 2 caps for this though? Just want to know why there's 2. Guys, I'm so excited for Lunar New Year's. Like, even though I don't have to give money because I'm not married, because you're only supposed to give money when you're married, but I'm so excited to give my best friend's kids like theirs in person, because I always had to just give it to them digitally. So now I can give to them in person when I see them next month. I'm so excited. I'm gonna use this. This is my paddle brush from Dyson. Just gonna run it through real quick. And then I talked to my aunt recently, the one that cuts my hair, and I told her that I wanted to get a haircut and like maybe get some bangs or something, just for like a fresh look. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing, because I'm gonna see her in a couple weeks. I really like the lip combo I did in my What's in My Bag that I just posted. And I think I'm gonna do the same kind of like lip combo here. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and change, and then I'll come back and show you guys the outfit that I put together. I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the outfit. simple, just like a top, jeans, blazer. I'm gonna wear some sneakers just to keep it more casual looking. But yeah, so we're about to head out. My friend's almost here, but so that's what it looks like.